coming back to you with another video, and in today's video I want to share with you 6 what appear to be bad deals that many Amazon sellers will pass on, but they can actually be mega profitable. A lot of times these 6 deals, and I'm going to share with you 6 various examples that you're going to want to make sure you avoid making these mistakes when you're out at the thrift store, sourcing from eBay to Amazon, library sales, garage sales. If you're a reseller selling on Amazon, you do not want to make these 6 mistakes. These are 6 mistakes that, could lose you a lot of money. And I notice a lot of folks who are selling on Amazon, they're very surface level. I notice a lot of folks, they depend too much on the scanning apps, whether it's the Amazon Seller app, Scout IQ, Scoutly, and they're surface level. They scan an item and it says buy it, or it says pass, or they look at an item and they look at the sales rank, or they look at the price, they look at the profit they can make, and they make a decision on the surface level if this is a good deal or a bad deal. We're going to be diving deep right now. What's going on, Kevin? Good to see you here. We got Kevin Hawthorne in the house. Hey, let me know down in the comments if you are here live right now. Drop a comment. And if you're enjoying these live videos, I'm doing them every single day right now. I have a goal to do one every single day for the next month. Let me know in the comments, because these videos are all about helping you guys to be able to source better, list better, ship more items, and make more money in your Amazon business. So let's get into the first bad deal that a lot of people will pass on, but could actually be a really good deal. What's going on, Mark? What's up, Amar? Good to see you guys. So a lot of times when folks are out at the thrift store and they're scanning items, and this isn't really for books and DVDs, I would say this is more for like electronics and office supplies, but really it could be for a lot of various categories. Many folks will scan an item, and if the item doesn't have a sales rank, they'll pass on it. Matter of fact, I was talking to Amanda this morning. Amanda, you know all about buying items that have no sales rank and actually selling them. A lot of items that don't have a sales rank can actually sell really, really quick. And I want to know in the comments down below, put a 1 or let me know, have you ever resold an item on Amazon that didn't have a rank? I do it all the time. I know Amanda, she does it. And here's the deal. Certain items aren't going to be tracked with Keepa. Scout IQ, Scoutly, they're all pulling this data from Keepa for the most part. And if Keepa's not tracking the sales rank for whatever reason, then when you scan an item or you look up an item or you're analyzing it with SellerAmp, it might say not available. It will literally have no sales rank. Now, all because there's no sales rank, it doesn't mean it's never sold. Sometimes the item isn't tracking. So what you're going to want to do is open up Keepa. Now you can do this on your phone through the Keepa app, or you can do this on your desktop and take a look at the middle box. Okay, so there's 3 boxes when you look at Keepa. You're gonna have the pricing history, which typically is gonna have those green drops for the rank. And then there's the middle box, which is actually, it's like the subcategory rank. Well, what you wanna look for are drop-offs in that middle box that aren't at the top box that everybody's looking at. The bottom box, that's the offer count. But a lot of times you can sell items really quickly that don't have a rank without a lot of competition, because most people, if they see no rank, they just pass on it. I'm telling you, look into items that don't have a sales rank. Okay. Number 2, if you're out scanning, if you're out thrifting, if you're out looking for items and there's no barcode, a lot of resellers will just skip that item. That's a big mistake. A lot of those items that are missing a barcode can actually make you a lot of money. Now, a lot of new sellers, they don't realize you can still scan an item and look an item up without a barcode. You can open up the Amazon Seller app or Scout IQ, Scoutly. You could type in the title. You could go in and look for the ISBN number or the UPC, and you could type that in, or you can use the Amazon Seller app, hit the little picture button in the top right-hand corner and scan the cover. It's got like this little picture identifier application where it'll find the item based on scanning the cover. If the item doesn't have a barcode, it can make you a lot of money, especially a lot of the older vintage books. Scan the cover, look up the title, dig deep into Amazon to try to find that listing. Mark says, do you open and retest the electronics when you get them for E2A? So if it's a brand new sealed electronic, I'm not going to open it because then it wouldn't be new. If it's a used electronic or really any used items, you're going to want to test them for sure to make sure they're not damaged. Okay, so number 1, we talked about bad deals can turn into great deals if it doesn't have a rank. Number 2, do not ignore listings or do not ignore products that don't have a barcode. There's multiple ways to look it up and take that bad deal and turn it into something that makes you a lot of money. Number 3, the barcode doesn't scan, or if you scan a barcode, say you have a product, okay? and you scan the barcode and it comes up with nothing? Let me know in the comments. Drop a 2 in the comments if you ever scan a barcode and nothing comes back, and it just comes back blank, or it comes back with no results. A lot of times those can be mega profitable deals. Okay, sometimes the UPC might be associated to another ASIN, or there's some type of issue within the Amazon listing. So what you're going to want to do, again, with tip number 2, if there's no barcode, type in the title. Yeah, Amar has done this before. Type in the title, scan the product with your phone, take that picture, because a lot of times if nothing comes back, it doesn't mean that there's no listing. There's just an issue. It's like a mismatch in a sense. So you want to make sure if the barcode doesn't scan anything back, take that extra second to look it up. Okay, tip number 4, multiple listings on the same product. So who here, type a 3 in the comments if you've ever scanned a product and it comes up with like 7 different listings. A lot of times new resellers will get really they'll get kind of overwhelmed with it, and they'll skip it because they're like, I'm not really sure what listing I should go after. Typically, you're going to want to go after the listing that has the most feedback and has the lowest rank within that category. Now, keep in mind, there's like parent categories, and then there's subcategories. You want to make sure that it's the specific category that you're looking for, because sometimes you could find some weird subcategory in electronics that has a lower rank, but it's actually not selling that much. So what I always recommend doing is, if there's multiple listings and you're unsure about that product or category, take that ASIN, paste it into Keepa, and then take a look at the price history to see how many drops there really are. I mean, the same thing goes if you scan an item that has a super high sales rank, and this is tip number 5. If the rank is super duper high, it might not be that it's a bad deal. There's 2 reasons why the rank might be high. Number 1, the item might actually sell really well at its true intrinsic value. So say, for example, let's just pretend I'm selling this, right? These are just coffee pods for my Nespresso. But let's say this sells all day long for $40. What if there's no sellers and only 1 seller on the listing, and everybody's at 90 or 100? Maybe the market's not willing to pay that much. So wouldn't you agree that the sales rank's going to get really ugly and it's going to get really slow because the market's not willing to pay for it? Right? They might go to eBay. They might go to Walmart. They might go sourcing at other places. So sometimes a product that has a high rank is actually a really good deal if you price it at the right price. And one sure tell sign of this is a product that has like 500, 1,000 reviews, but the rank is really high, and you're like, why is this thing so popular and have so many reviews, but it's not selling? It's because the market's priced too high. It's typically a overly inflated FBA price. Another reason the rank might be high, turn a bad deal into a good deal, don't just, be surface level, is the reason the rank might be really high is because there's no FBA offers. Maybe the consumers want to buy from an FBA seller. Why? They want that free 2-day shipping. So if there's only merchants on the listing, the rank actually might get really high because the market wants to buy from an FBA seller. Now, if it's a really popular item, people will buy from MF. So this is obviously kind of like a general case situation right here. But the rank might be high because it's priced too high, and the market's priced too high based on what consumers want to pay, or there's no FBA sellers, or there's actually like a history of there being like no sellers on the listing. So if for the next 2 or 3 months there's no sellers on the listing, the rank of course is going to get high. It's not selling because there's nobody listing the product. Okay, so these are a bit of advanced tactics that a lot of people don't think about, right? And then number 6, ungated, right? There's a lot of products out there, and I'll just say right here, like the best example is DVDs. A lot of times, there's really great deals at the thrift store within DVDs. Why? Is it because DVDs are like really hard to sell, or like super complicated to list or ship, or really big and bulky? No, it's none of the above, but it's restricted, it's gated. There's a lot of products out there that are gated on Amazon, and people just don't take the time to get ungated. It's really, really easy to get ungated. Seriously, guys, just go to a place like christianbook.com, buy 10 of a single DVD or a CD. I'm actually going to be talking about this today on the book selling boot camp. So guys, check out my YouTube channel tonight, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. We're hosting a book selling boot camp. Myself, Avery, David Jung, we got a couple people, and I'm going to be talking about getting ungated, how to mark up the invoices, how to buy, so on and so forth. But a lot of times a bad deal is actually a great deal. It's just a bad deal to you because you didn't take the time to get ungated. Take the time to get ungated. Now, don't spend $1 million, right? Thousands of dollars on products that you don't sell on a regular basis. But if you're coming across DVDs all day long, like if you're a bookseller and you're not gated or you're not ungated in DVDs or CDs, you're literally just shooting yourself in the head. Like, you're literally losing out on hundreds of thousands of dollars of profit. If you're visiting thrift stores, library sales, doing local pickups, I mean, DVDs are one of the best products that you can pick up. So to recap, the 6 bad deals that people pass on but are actually good deals if they create it and they actually, learn these different things is: number 1, no rank. If there's no sales rank, it doesn't mean it's a bad deal. Take that ASIN, paste it into Keepa, and look for those green drop-offs. Look in that middle bar under the subcategory to see if it's actually got a history of selling, and experiment. Buy it. If you can get it at a good deal with a high potential ROI, you can even check the eBay sold listings. If it's selling all day long on eBay for 40 bucks, you better believe you're gonna get 50, 60, $70 on Amazon. Number 2, if there's no barcode, look it up. Stop being lazy. Scan the cover. Type in the title. Type in the ISBN number. Type in the UPC on the barcode. Look it up and find it. Number 3, you scan an item, the barcode doesn't exist, nothing comes back. Take the extra step to scan the cover, to look it up, to try to find that listing. Those are the gems. I'm telling you, in this business, selling on Amazon is, it is hard work, right? But it's simple. But the reality is most resellers are so freaking lazy, it's not even funny. And you might be saying, well, how do you know, Steve? I've been doing this for over a decade. I've literally coached hundreds of thousands of people, like seriously, over a couple thousand people pretty closely and intimately. And I'll tell you right now, most people are not willing to go the extra step. Most people are looking for this passive income. Most people are looking to just scan it, and they don't want to make a decision. They just want the app to tell them, guys, you're going to get run over. You're going to get mowed down by people like Amanda, myself, a lot of the folks who are watching here who take that extra step, right? Those little tiny deals that look bad, but you actually accept. I mean, it could boost your income $5, $10, $20, $30,000 a year. I flip tons of items that don't have ranks, that products that come up with the wrong listings, that are mismatches, high rank products that people pass on all the time. I buy them and flip them, and then people say, well, how did you do that? I just took the time. I'm not special. I took the time to investigate. This is a numbers game. It's all about data. But if you don't understand how to read the data properly, which again, most people don't. It's funny. Most people on YouTube now, it's funny. They just want to be entertained. They want to make money, but they want to be entertained. These are conflicting things. Like, you have to learn. You have to, like, it's so funny. I had a guy coming up to me the other day saying, like, Steve, like, your views like are down so much. Why do you do it? Like, you should be making content going into storage auctions and thrift stores and so on and so forth. I'm like, listen, I don't want to entertain. Like, I want to help people. I want to teach. And you know what? If my views are down 95%, then so be it. Because guess what? If I die tomorrow, I'm going to know I'm actually putting out useful content that could help people and make a difference. I'm not saying that entertainment doesn't help people, but at the end of the day, like, I want to teach people, and this is what I do. I teach people how to spend 5, 10, 15 hours a week. I mean, I spend less than 5 hours a month and make thousands of dollars. Like, how to turn Amazon into a system, right? If you want to be going through storage lockers and thrifting for 80 hours a week, then go for it. But, not to say you can't take this content and utilize this, but yeah, that's my tangent for the day. So high ranks, if it's a high rank, doesn't mean it's a bad deal. Get ungated. If there's multiple listings of the same product, try to find the correct listing. And sometimes, here's a quick little tip for you guys. Sometimes a listing that's a little bit slower, that has less competition, could actually make you more money. Let me say that again. Sometimes if there's multiple listings per an ASIN, you could piggyback on the slower selling one with less competition and sell it for more money. Drop a 1 in the comment if anyone's ever done that before. That's a bit more of an advanced technique as well, but I've done that hundreds of times. Matter of fact, I have hundreds of products that I've sold over the last year where I'm not on the most popular listing. I'm on the second most popular listing, and it goes for more money. Why? Supply and demand. I mean, the demand might not be there as much on that listing, but there's way less competition, so I'm able to make more money. So let me know in the comments if this helped you out, guys. I'm trying to come to you guys each and every day, go live for maybe 5, 10 minutes, drop some nuggets, and hopefully you guys apply them. Hey, appreciate you, Amanda. Thank you so much. Hope you guys are having a blessed day. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Much love. Hopefully you enjoy your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.